Hello everybody, my Ernest I'm from 9H, absent number 12. Today I'll be making a presentation on my English and IT exam. Alright, so, as you know, this exam lets you take a bunch of talking points. What talking point did I decide to choose? Well, it's about the metaverse. It specifies talking about the metaverse, what I know about it, and what I prefer living in it over the real world. Well, throughout this, I'll answer a lot of those questions. But anyways, let's start off with the basics. What is the metaverse? Well, a metaverse is a virtual world where people are represented by 3D avatars, where they wander around and interact with each other because they can't get social interactions in real life, and mainly because of certain events and global pandemic, people. Where did the metaverse come from? Well, both of these are Wikipedia, by the way. The word metaverse came from a 1992 science fiction novel called Snow Crash. It's basically a mesh between the two words meta and universe. I want to explain both those quickly. So, contrary to popular belief, metaverses have actually existed longer than, certain companies would like you to believe. Facebook. Anyways, let's see. What are some of them? First of all, what is arguably the first metaverse is called Second Life. It's a metaverse, if I'm correct, created around 2008. That it's old, let's just say, a little dated. The next one we're talking about is, believe it or not, the popular kids gaming platform Roblox. Yes, it's actually considered a metaverse, believe it or not. It does tick all the boxes: social interactions, 3D avatars, big world. So, it checks all the boxes, so it technically counts as a metaverse. The next one is a Sandbox. This was released somewhere around 2020, I believe. It basically decided to, you know what, let's jump in the craze of NFTs and metaverses. Everybody will love it. They'll give us a lot of profits. I'm not entirely sure about this one. But the last one, the one that we're going to be talking about, Facebook Horizon or Worlds. I don't like it. Alright, what? So, I just listed off some metaverses. Now what? So you might be wondering, what are some of the advantages of living in a metaverse? Well, let me tell you. You can easily connect to your friends. Why, you might ask? I can just go outside. Yeah, no, not in this climate. There's a virus ravaging everything. People are dying, not as much as last year, but still, people are dying. It's hard to interact with people in real life, face to face. It's why, Zoom's just blown up so hard. Like, these past 2 years, everybody's been using it as, video conferencing. That's more and more interesting. Second of all, there are limitless things to do. What do I mean by this? Well, for a second, you can be an adventurer, going through ruins trying to find hidden treasure. The next, you can be a deep-sea diver trying to discover the Titanic or whatever. Next thing you know, you can be an astronaut colonizing a faraway planet. It's rather endless, really. It has as much possibilities as the human imagination can. That's just all I'm going to say about it. Alright, continuing on. I've been praising it. Now, how about I say something about this? One, to be precise. One disadvantage and con that I have. It's something called Facebook. What do I mean by this? Well, believe it or not, Facebook isn't really the most trustworthy company. they have been known to sell user information to advertisers to do something called targeted advertising. What is targeted advertising? It's basically advertising directly targeted at the person watching this. It's pretty bad, just saying. Like, they've had like 2, maybe 3 data breaches throughout the years. They've gotten sued over privacy issues and whatnot. Look, Facebook isn't the most trustworthy. I'm not keen on them, right? So, do I think living in the virtual world is better than reality? Well, the answer is quite shocking, but it's no, I don't think it is better. It's arguably worse. Alright, so, first of all, why are my reasons? Number 1. See before, Facebook. Privacy issues, data collecting, data harvesting, selling data. Ooh, that's bad. They shouldn't have done that. Number 2, why do I not think? You want to know what that is? This is something called a filter. What it does is basically you put in content, filters it towards targeted people, and keeps them in deeper. Or content curation. That's what we're talking about. What is content curation, you might ask? So, let's just say, for example, you really like a certain fruit. Let's say you like oranges, and you absolutely despise apples. In the metaverse, well, since they know you inside and out, like, they can curate the content, so in your metaverse, there's going to be no apples. Yay! Apples are dead. Apples are gross. I don't think apples are gross, to be honest. They're pretty cool. Anyways, you can basically get sucked into that, and you're going to spend longer and longer. It's not just apples. You can probably not like homeless people, and they probably wouldn't exist in your metaverse. Like, it's strange. They have algorithms to do that. TikTok, ever heard of it? Yeah, the algorithm is pretty darn wonky. It's addictive as hell. Number 3. Moderation. What is moderation? What is moderation, you might ask? It's, well, people that look through stuff, and if they find bad stuff, they're gonna remove it. Being a platform this big, Facebook Worlds, or the Metaverse, is gonna be hard to moderate. Since this is a social media platform, people can post a lot of dumb stuff, like flat earth, whatever, and downright dangerous and hateful ideas, like Nazism and anti-vaccine. Yeah, I know. People do believe that. Anyways, next up. What about the people? Think about them. People a lot can, get addicted to stuff easily. The metaverse will probably be extremely addicting, and it's gonna be hard. Let's just say, would you prefer to be a cool space astronaut or a regular everyday office worker? I'm assuming 90% of you said cool space astronaut because you want to be a space astronaut. Nobody wants to be an office worker. And yes, people are going to do that, neglect taking care of themselves physically, and I don't know, drop dead or something. It's sad. People have actually done that for in other cases, like video games and whatnot. Like, the metaverse is going to be extremely addicting. They're going to put on the headset for like 12 hours straight. Forget to take care of themselves. Die from dehydration. It's happened multiple times, and it's something we should try and avoid. Alright, so what do I think? So, in conclusion, the metaverse, why I don't want to live in. For information gathering by Facebook, curated content, 3. Moderation is going to be hard. There's going to be a lot of hateful ideologies, and ideas and whatnot in general. And 4, once it becomes a necessity, people will, use it in everyday life. Like, yeah, it's gonna be used every day and whatnot. So, yeah. To end this off, I'm gonna take a quote from this man over here. It's, technology is best when it brings people together. Thanks, Matt. It really is, though. So, yeah. Thanks for watching this, and if you're wondering why I'm holding this clipboard, well, it's empty. There's nothing in it. It's just to make me look smart. I'm not smart. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.